Welcome to another episode of another motherfucking podcast. I am your host, Saved by Paris. You can find me on all social platforms at Saved by Paris. And welcome to episode 16. And before we get into the episode, if you're listening on Apple Podcast, then please be sure to rate the show 5 stars. This will, of course, help the show move up in the algorithm and reach newer audiences. Please allow me to introduce my co-host, my right-hand man, Turtle Fro. Say what's up to the people.
All right, I'm going to put something out there right now. It's not Turt or Fro. It's not Turt the Fro. It's not Turtle Fro. It's Turt Lee Le Turt Le Fro. You can say Turt Le Fro. This is Le.
It's like
the Turt is space from the L-E.
It's like Pepe Le Pew.
There you go. Perfect.
Do you have your own audience yet, Mikkel? Turt LaFro?
Man, look, my homies are my audience.
Yep, right here.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the real support. Hey, Patrick be like, he said, where that new shit at? I'm like, huh? Talking about.
What new shit? He took it all off.
Hey, no, I still got it. I said I've been working. I just recorded Lady on the Moon Part 3 actually with Paris, so
that shit fire. Bro, we did 80 takes. Or like 30 takes, but still, it was a lot.
It was still a lot.
He had to channel that emotion.
I would do a perfect one and be like, do it again.
As soon as he got done recording, do it again. Do it again.
Nothing wrong with
again.
That. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it's perfect. It's perfect. Also, allow me to introduce a member of the pod team, honorary Girth Gang member, Patty D. Say what's up to the people.
Everybody.
Hey.
It says network bandwidth low. Ooh, yikes.
Ooh, Mikkel.
Oh,
that's my fault.
Yep. See, you froze. You moving? Okay.
Booty ass internet.
No,
the podcast cut out. It's because of Turt LaFro. What'd you say?
Hey, look, that's why I said to everybody, do not get satellite internet. That shit garbage until Elon Musk come on with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Elon Musk. Before we get into the episode, how has everyone been and what have you guys been up to so far in the new year?
Oh man, just edge of the seat watching the news.
Kurt?
Same thing. These motherfuckers out here wilding again. Y'all know what's up. Dumbass, 2 old ass niggas back at it again, talking about the same shit, different day, undoing the shit the last person did, not ever building on to what the last person did. So it just feel like a perpetual loop.
New Year, same shit.
Get rid of these old ass motherfuckers.
Well, that's going to be the topic of this episode.
Like it said, like they said, lesser 2 evils.
By how much?
Who's to know?
Sounds like same.
Who's to know?
Getting into this episode at the time of recording, it is now Thursday midnight, and we are now 12 hours in with Joe Biden having been sworn in as the 46th president. New year, new president, same shit. So amidst the health and political crisis, that being a pandemic and also being weeks removed from the storming of the Capitol, which we will get into later, Biden took office with a promise to restore soul and to seek unity. Also sworn in the office for the first time in America's history, we got a woman, a black woman, an Asian woman, all in one, Kamala Harris. And she was actually escorted by Eugene Goodman, one of the Capitol Hill police officers responsible for diverting violent insurrections away from the Senate floor. Shout out that nigga. Regardless of political views and opinions, this is history. And as Joe Biden put it today in his inaugural address, this is America's day. Absent from Washington during the inauguration in distasteful and disgusting fashion is none other than Donald Trump, who chose not to face the reality of his own election defeat. Bye-bye. Before we get into Trump, though, fellas, what are your thoughts on Biden's inaugural address and how yesterday went?
Let you start that one.
All right, look, check me out. I don't understand it because I swear I read an article that said she was Indian American. I'm not bullshitting you. So is she black? Is she Asian? Is she Indian? I'm confused.
She's black.
I'm dead ass. There was a post. It was an article. It was an article on Washington Post that said she was an Indian American.
Well, technically, Indians are Asian, but that's a
okay.
Yeah.
To not be racist, I didn't know whether they meant feather or dot, so I didn't know.
Turt LaFro's comments does not reflect the podcast.
Look, oh my god, dude! Every time I come on the show, dead ass, like I didn't know if they meant like Indian or Indian. So
that's like, bro. That's like saying, are they black? I didn't know if it was, or it's same thing, bro. I'm gonna cut this part. Don't
cut it. It's so good.
See, I thought the Asian genes in her. I thought I heard they were like Pacific Islander, like Samoan or something.
I think Patrick gave me COVID.
Oh yeah, that's what I've done all year. I've had COVID all year, so that's been fun.
So it's not fake.
Shit crazy, motherfuckers.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Motherfuckers out here still ain't got the motherfucking mask on. Niggas still think it's a motherfucking game.
If you didn't notice, somebody walked up with a mask, I walked away.
Yeah, you did say that at work.
Yeah, I conveniently I found myself between another associate and the customer.
Man,
no, that dude, I just look at him. I don't do shit. I just look at him the whole time. I scan their items. I look at them like, bro, for real, you really doing this shit out here right now? You see, I got this 50, 60-year-old woman right here trying to work her job, but you want to come in here with no mask on.
Bro, I'll be staring them up and down like mean mugging
like
them. I see them coming in the store. I'd be in the corner like, just staring at their ass, bro. I saw one dude, I was going to the bathroom, and he had the MAGA hat, the Trump 2020, even though that nigga lost, but he had the Trump hat on, no mask. I just looked at that nigga.
You know there's a place over there on, what the fuck is that street? It's the loop going around to where Dairy Queen and Gospel Light is. There was a place that just has Trump flags still up.
Like, were they selling them or are they
down? They just still there.
Oh.
Did y'all see there was a Trump rally downtown today?
What?
There was Trump, like there was people downtown with Trump signs saying still my president, Joe Biden's not my president. I saw that shit on Facebook, bro.
That just sounds familiar.
What they've been telling us for 4 years?
I think it was what, 2008?
He's your president. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
he said.
Yeah, get over
coincidence?
It.
I think not.
Yeah. Like I said,
are you guys yeah, same shit. Are you guys surprised that nothing happened yesterday?
No. Like as much as I prepared mentally and have been like watching the news and sending y'all shit, I told Mikhail this at work the other day. Like, no, I don't think anything's gonna happen, and nothing did. But
yeah. I was kind of in the same boat. Like I told you at work, it's just like the Storm Area 51 thing. I thought people, they were hyping it up on the internet, and then when it came down to actually about that action, niggas were pussies and bitches about it.
But see, I think in the same instance of that, it's like, what do you do when that happens? Like the niggas that got maced. Nobody want to get that fucking video where she was like, "They maced me." That shit right there. That I would never. I love that fucking video because people are literally remastering that shit so many times. I love it.
I think what was missing was Trump not giving them the okay to do it. Because if Trump, kept tweeting it out and egging the shit on, they would have done it. They would have, done some shit yesterday.
Yeah. Like if he, I think them cutting off his voice like really cut that down. Because he would have been this all today. He'd have been on there running his mouth the whole day.
Dude, you see like almost every social network cut him off. Like businesses were cutting ties with him. That shit was wild, bro.
Yeah, they're not going to do the PGA tour at his golf courses. Like they're really like hurting his personal life.
Yeah, rightfully so.
But did you? I'm sorry, I'm probably like lagging hella behind. I was gonna say, did you see that they extended?
Nigga, turn your sound off.
Shut up. They extended the what's it called when the protection that the president and them get?
Secret Service.
Yeah, he extended the Secret Service members for his family. They extended how long, I don't know how many months they did it by, but he extended how long they're going to watch over his family while he's not in office. And also, the IRS supposedly accidentally paid $80 million in his taxes he never fucking filed.
Accidentally.
I also saw he plans on, I guess, creating his own political party for 2024. So not running as Republican.
And
Trumpist
it's going to say independent.
Well, didn't he try running as independent before, though?
He got a fan base now, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that's a real possibility now, to be honest.
Couple things to bring up from yesterday's inauguration. There was a bomb threat at the Supreme Court. That was as big as they got, I suppose. Michelle and Obama, they arrived in style. Michelle was trending on Twitter for her great taste in fashion. Obama also sent out a tweet congratulating Joe Biden. George and Laura Bush also attended the inauguration. Bill's black ass was there. Former President Jimmy Carter was unable to attend due to COVID and health conditions. He's the oldest living president at age 96. Mike Pence and Mitch McConnell also showed up. Trump did it.
You know what's funny is when Trump left on his helicopter, the final flight or whatever, he had them do a second pass around to go look at the inauguration, to fly over it to go check it out, and then flew off. But he didn't want to go though.
Bye.
He couldn't watch it. He couldn't watch it on Twitter, so he had to fly around.
It's like when a mom says you gotta get off the swing to let the other kids get on the swing, and he didn't want to do it, so he worked back around, see if they got off the swing.
Big ass kid, bro. The three former presidents, they addressed the American people, calling for unity and stressing the importance of a peaceful transition of power. Obama kicked things off, noting the personal element to seeing his former vice president being sworn in as the 46th president. He also added that inaugurations signal a tradition of a peaceful transfer of power that is over 2 centuries old, something that Donald Trump fucked up, obviously. Bush chimed in, stating the fact that the three of them are standing there talking about a peaceful transfer of power speaks to institutional integrity of our country. Bill's ghetto ass called this an exciting time, though he did acknowledge the challenges the country is facing in the wake of Capitol riots and a pandemic. In addition to highlighting the historical significance of the inauguration, the presidents urged Americans to come together, listen to each other, and work together for the benefit of the country. Key takeaways from Biden's administration so far. The uncivil war must end between red versus blue. I'm not talking about Bloods versus Crips. I am, of course, talking about conservatives versus liberal.
I mean,
Biden
that too.
Yeah, well, yeah, they kind of, yeah.
At this point, yes.
Yeah. Biden has also the most racially diverse presidential cabinet in the history of the U.S., so shout out Biden for that. Obviously, PR, good PR. COVID crisis will be first priority, as it should be. And economic advisor for Biden, Penny Pritzker, outlined key priorities of Biden's economic agenda, including raising the federal minimum wage to $15, passing Biden's $1.9 billion coronavirus rescue package, and making more COVID vaccines available. Go ahead, Mikkel.
So you talking about everybody gonna be fat $15?
Federal.
Yeah.
Nigga, oh my God, inflation. Oh, they don't learn. They don't learn.
I already make 15.
Yeah. Fuck you, by the way. All right.
That's stupid, bro. Like
it literally, if I was to do the same job as you, like, wouldn't I just not get any more money?
What do you mean?
Are we like the same?
Are they gonna bump us up again? Because I refuse to make the same amount as a nigga at McDonald's that's flipping a burger. Fuck no.
Oof. Why is that? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with flipping the burger.
Hey, ate your bread. But look, I'm gonna be honest. They don't deal with old niggas coming there with their phone. Dealing with a phone and with the fucking computer problems is more difficult than flipping a fucking burger. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I don't know, bro. Them ghetto ass mamas, and I'm talking about the trailer white trash ones that be coming back talking about you got fucking pickles on my burger, just causing a fucking scene. I wouldn't want to deal with that.
Dude, at the McDonald's by Kroger, right here by the mall, I went in there one day and someone had pulled their whole desktop computer in there and had it plugged in. Like, monitor by the window, put the monitor on the table, CPU under there, and had wires all over everywhere. And I know damn well the manager was pissed off about it.
What they gonna do? Tell him to get out? Don't he got a water in it. He got a water in the McChicken.
There's gotta be a time limit on how long you can you sit in that motherfucker.
So,
yeah. They don't care.
Man, all I'm hearing is Mikhail thinks he's better than
as long as he refill his water.
Mikhail thinks he's better than McDonald's workers.
I know he goes there and gets.
Man, fuck that. I was 16 working at McDonald's, and look. People talk so bad about that shit, but it's not hard. It's not hard. People just ain't fucking patient. That's all it is.
So you don't think they deserve 15 an hour?
It ain't hard. Shit, bump them to 13. Fuck, man. I make $11.
Yeah. Blame Walmart for that. They have the power to raise us up.
They do.
Like I said, if they bump everybody to 15 and keep dumping out these stimulus checks, nigga, you gonna start seeing gas go back up to $7. I'm not bullshitting.
And on the topic of the raising it federally $15 an hour, I understand, like, for small businesses, that's probably not as doable as it is for a corporation as big as Walmart or McDonald's. I think it should be up to the corporations to raise our wages, which they aren't gonna do. They care too much about money. But
that's very libertarian of you.
I ain't no libertarian.
I ain't saying it sound like
it. Then you got places that, like, well, what about the servers? Are they gonna get 15 an hour and tips?
Same shit. Like the restaurant owners choose to make them take their payments through tips instead of paying them a decent wage, right? $2 an hour, but you get to keep your tips.
Yeah, this, apparently that kind of stuff doesn't apply to restaurant workers. It's still separate. So
the federal.
Wow.
That's fucked up, bro. They should get a minimum wage on top of their tips.
Mm-hmm. Some places don't give them tips.
Then servers
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
don't give them tips.
Yeah. And on taxes, like they just assume you make this much in tips, whether you do or not, and like tax you for that.
I know, like some places make you share your tips with like the bus boys, the dishwashers, all that. That's fucked up because they don't deal with the the people. I think all that money, like if I go to a restaurant and I know for a fact, like I still tip regardless, but I'm pissed if I know for a fact my tip is finna go to all these niggas that didn't help me. I get there in the kitchen and shit like that, but they're not dealing with customer service.
Yeah, that's why I like to tip. Like if I tip in a place, well, sorry, not if. Mikhail gone.
No, I'm here. I just turned my video camera off so I can save on bandwidth.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I guess I'll talk to Patty and look at Patty's face. What were you about to say though?
I don't even remember now, but he done sidetracked me.
When you go to restaurants, when you tip,
I pay cash, so that I make sure the person who was serving me will get my tip, so it's not divvied up automatically.
Yeah, smart. Also adding to the back to got the glasses on. Asking back to the key takeaways from Biden's the key takeaways from Biden's administration. Adding to what I've already previously listed, Biden also plans to sign 17 executive orders on first day, including reversing Trump's Muslim travel ban as well as his wall across Mexico and America. This also includes executive orders to require masks in all federal buildings, on all federal lands, and by all federal employees. This is the gist of the good shit. Going on to the bad shit, I guess. With that being said, are we going to see affordable healthcare for all Americans? Doesn't look like it. Are we going to defund police and cut military spending? Nope. Biden already said that he wouldn't take money away from police forces, not to mention he picked a DA for his VP. And what about canceling student debt or the people who can't pay rent due to the pandemic? Any comments or critiques from you guys on Biden's plans as president?
Man, like I knew there was gonna be no police reform, like a Democratic candidate or not. Because he's the one that like made the crime bill from the 90s or something in '94.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, he picked the cop to be his VP. So, what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, a cop that's done more harm to black people than good. Yeah. That's why I'm not excited about one bit about her being, she's I guess on paper she's the first, but yeah. It don't mean nothing if you're not trying to help the people that you are embodying, I guess, Like I said, she made history. It proves that women can do what men can do, obviously. And it's like I said, it's a milestone for women and for black people and Asian people, since she is also Asian descent. But that's where it ends for me. Her as a person and as her actions as a DA speaks louder than her accomplishments so far. You there, Michael?
I just hope that I'm here, I promise. I just hope that I'm just hoping these next 4 years don't feel as long as it did with Trump in office. I hope this shit fly by so we can try to get somebody else libertarian up in there. You know what I'm saying?
2024 is going to be an interesting election. I'm pretty sure The Rock's running.
Hey, we're going to see what's up. Oh, my fuck.
Yeah,
he is.
I'm not going to vote for him.
Yeah, I'm so tired of like celebrities doing this shit. Because obviously it didn't work,
Shit, the only celebrity who I commend is Arnold.
Yeah,
but
he didn't run for president.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't run for president.
Hey, he been through war and he's witnessed in a country where it's like for all of that to be going on.
Yeah, Arnold's my nigga.
All that. So, I mean,
he has nigga in his last name.
Oh fuck.
Also worth mentioning is that Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, I believe that's how you pronounce it, he declares China's actions against Muslims as genocide, making the U.S. the first country to do so, and he vowed that the Republic of China will be held accountable.
Oh,
Ready to go to war, baby? Let's go to war.
Man, I do not like the sound of a war with China. Like, I'm
Nope.
sure at some point it's going to happen. You know, the way China acts towards everybody. They think they own the whole world because they've been down in the South Seas, like harassing fishermen and like encroaching on like all their people's land and stuff, saying, "Oh yeah, this is according to this map from 2,000 years ago. This is China's land, so you're ours." Like how Tibet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them, I was talking to Ian about this. I was like, them niggas got so many niggas. They never gonna run out of people. But I don't know. It's not looking like it's going. It's looking like it's gonna be war.
I feel like instead of them trying to hold them accountable, what they need to do is just take the trading power from them. Yeah, it's gonna cause a disturbance, but you're gonna take the money from them. You're gonna take the resources from them because they got hella resources that just shipping shit out. They creating shit over there and they're shipping it out. Why not just do it here? Everywhere else, literally, I see shit from Germany. I see shit from fucking Mexico. I see hella shit from other places besides China. Just take shipping from China. I guess that's what Trump tried to do, at least. But he was going at it at a racist perspective, cause you know,
and
he didn't like China.
I was gonna say, didn't Trump promise that if he was elected again, he was going to go to war with China? Did you guys tell me that? I think Ian told me that.
Trade war or?
I don't know.
Because
All I know is niggas wanted to go to war, and he said he'd make it happen.
Bro,
I don't feel confident with China.
Put the jobs here again. I want some real shit. I'm tired of getting this plastic finicky ass shit. I know we ain't got no minerals over here, so we gonna have to get them from somewhere else.
Hey, I like getting my shit off of Wish.
Africa. That shit take about 3 months to get here. You don't even deal.
6 months now that it's a pandemic. All right, moving on from Biden's inauguration. You fine with that? Any last comments?
Well, the inauguration itself, or the?
Didn't somebody? Did y'all hear that?
Hear what?
At his party before the inauguration.
Mikhail, I would like to see you.
Somebody showed up. Oh my god! All right, hold on. Look, didn't somebody showed up to his party or whatever?
Turn that shit back on.
With a gun.
What? I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that either. Talk about it. Talk to us about it.
Misinformation and all that shit. I don't know. I learned articles, nigga. Anybody can make an article. Literally. So I don't fucking know. But that's word of mouth. You don't know what's true and what's not till you see it with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I asked to see you so I could see it if it was true for myself.
Oh, fuck. Okay. You gonna see me chopping back and forth too. That's why. Look, all right, listen podcasters out there, you know what I'm saying? Listen to the next episode. Know your brother Fro gonna lead the show when he got some good Wi-Fi. Right now, I'm shitting out with the boo-boo shits, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, we all been there. We've all been there, bro. Except for Patrick. You in the trenches right now, Mikhail. You in the trenches.
I ain't never been here before. I don't like this shit. I'd rather have no Wi-Fi than shitty Wi-Fi.
Hey, at least you ain't gotta worry about no one stealing.
I can't even play my games, bro. Look, literally, I tried to load a game the other day. I was at one spot. I teleported across the map.
On your PS5?
Nigga,
you broke.
I sell my PS5 to get good internet. What are you talking about?
So you got a PS5?
I ain't got no
If
PS5.
if
Who
so,
fuck
I'ma
got
hit a
one?
motherfucking lick. I know where you stay. I know where your mama stay.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather get a Series X right now because everybody and their mama trying to get that motherfucking PS5. I've got a better chance of getting the Series X than the PS5.
It looks good too, sitting right over there. There's a little X light lit up on it.
Shut up, bro.
I forgot fucking Patrick's ass has one, bastard.
Yeah, we supposed to play motherfucking Sonic Adventure 2.
No, one. You never played one.
Oh, it's one?
We played. I mean, I got all of them, so whatever.
You got all of them?
Yeah.
Then we don't play all of them, except for
Adventure
Sonic Boom.
Battle 2, the best Sonic game ever.
Which one? Adventure 2 Battle?
Adventure Battle 2?
You obviously didn't play the first Sonic Adventure because the second one is okay, but like I like the first one's. Sorry, we're off topic. This is another.
Okay. I will say, as long as it's not Sonic Boom, we can play whatever. But going back to topic, getting into Donald Trump. Trump's last day in office was a busy one. He was a busy bee. He issued more than 140 pardons, including disgraced former members of Congress and business moguls. He did not pardon himself or his family, though. He was advised against doing so, that he would essentially have to include what crime he was being pardoned for. So he excluded his family. To me, the most shocking pardons included rapper Lil Wayne, who he described as trustworthy, kind-hearted, generous, a provider for his family. Lil Wayne was, of course, facing a conviction of 10 years for possession of firearm and ammunition by a convicted felon. Similar to what he was facing in 2009, I guess he didn't learn his lesson. Kodak Black, he was serving 46 months in prison for a paperwork crime. Kodak's commutation is supported by numerous religious leaders and notable community leaders. He also pardoned Death Row Records co-founder Michael Harris, who served 3 decades in prison for attempted murder and cocaine trafficking. His original release date was set in 2028, and Snoop Dogg, of course, praised Trump for this, despite being very vocal against the Donald for the past 4 years. So, how are you feeling about the last-minute decisions to pardon so many people? And tell me, does Trump love hip-hop or not? Because let's not forget, he also aided A$AP Rocky's release from Sweden jail in the summer of 2019. So he fucking with black culture. We not fucking with him, but he fucking with us. So
hey, what if since he's not president no more, you get him on a podcast? Hey, we gonna get him on a podcast. Hey, he ain't busy. What are you doing right now? He ain't doing nothing.
He got an impeachment trial.
He go to court.
Like a nigga.
He about to go to court. Hey, yeah, look, bro. We get him on a podcast. Be like, hey, nigga, what was you doing up in there? Really though, you was just chilling, huh?
Hey, like I said, Clinton was the first nigga president. Trump was the second one. That nigga got more court dates than a nigga. He finna have child support next. Baby mama finna leave him.
Do it.
Trump's acting like that stepdad that tries really hard, but then like the stepkid still like shits on him all the time. It's just like that.
Are you guys surprised he didn't pardon himself?
I am. Or at least his kids and Jared Kushner.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I really expected it.
What does kids do?
Shit with his like businesses and stuff, siphoning money, etc.
So what this means is, obviously we got the impeachment trial coming up if it goes through, right? And then I guarantee you they try to get him on some other shit.
I mean, it comes down to essentially, apparently, just Mitch McConnell. Like he's the swing vote on impeachment.
I don't know if I like that.
He's been saying he hates Trump now.
Yeah, him, Pence, and Elaine Qua, whatever her name, the Asian.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, ever since day one, Pence has been mean mugging Trump since the beginning, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Every time you see them niggas together, he never smiling. He always got that same smug ass face.
Hey, so look, check me out. We saw Obama, Trump, Biden. 2024 is gonna be Pence. Calling it now.
He's too bland, man.
Yeah.
He's like a Thai box of mac and cheese.
Yeah. He's like instant mashed potatoes.
I mean, they're still good though, but
if you season them and add
They
butter.
do the Applewood. There's some Applewood instant potatoes. Them hoes fire.
All right, well, I'll rephrase it. He's the original package of instant mashed potatoes.
Great value brand.
Great value brand. Walmart brand.
No. Great value brand.
Hey, he the Panda ramen noodles. I know y'all seen them bitches at work.
What you talking about? Panda ramen noodles?
So you know, like ramen was selling out because of the pandemic. So they got another source of ramen. It has like a panda on the package. It tastes like Dollar General ramen noodles.
Oh no, I ain't fucking with that shit. I get the pack of ramen noodles as a dog.
Yeah. I had somebody at work come up to me. They was like, I think it was like a black lady. She was like, "Do not get the fucking ramen with the panda on it. That shit is ass." I was like, "I'll take your word for it."
Crack an egg and it tastes fine.
Hey, that shit good. Crack an egg.
Ooh.
Get some real egg in there.
I love it. A good ramen bowl, that's fine.
Yep. Going back to the topic though, look, last minute policy changes by the Trump administration goes as follows. I told you, this nigga was a busy bee. Hold up. Social service providers can now discriminate based on sexual orientation. Adoption agencies can turn away same-sex couples. And homeless shelters can turn away queer teenagers. He said, fuck the gays before he got up out of the office.
Ew. That's crazy.
I doubt it lasts, though. I guarantee you, if it hasn't already been reversed, it's going to be reversed.
Yeah. Well, that's just
hateful as fuck, bro.
Like Mr. just undoing shit the last person did.
Yeah.
There's too much time doing that.
Yeah. And like, what's the reason
crazy,
for all this?
bro.
That's so hateful, bro. So hateful.
Literally, there's kids who ain't literally what they gonna do. If they turn them away, what the fuck they gonna do? You gonna have them niggas just living on the streets with the motherfucking homeless crackhead, and you gonna have some more homeless crackhead.
That demographic as it is already, like, it's not gonna help.
Yeah. Any final thoughts on Donald J. Trump?
That shit.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Like I said, all I gotta say about it is that nigga better get on the podcast. He ain't got shit else to do. He got court days coming up. He needs some publicity. You know what I'm saying? We can get him out there. You know.
I get him flustered.
Let us speak what really happened up in the White House, not what we thought happened in the White House.
Shit, can we get Bill Clinton, bro? At least he from here.
It's probably possible, to be honest. It's a lot more possible than Trump, for sure.
I'd be like, "Hey, Bill, we went to the same high school."
Yeah, come back home. All three of us did, didn't we?
That's pretty dope. I didn't graduate though. I did graduate high school. Let me add that into the viewers for they think I dropped out. I just a different school, but fake side. Yeah. All right, then moving on. Last topic of the podcast. We gotta talk about it since we haven't met in a few weeks. The Capitol riots, bro. 6 days into the new year, January 6th, the Capitol was breached for the first time in 200 years, since 1814 to be exact. And before I go through the timeline of what happened, and I mean, we all know what happened, but I'm gonna still go through the timeline, you know, fill out some space on the podcast, get a little bit more minutes in. But regarding the Capitol Hill riots, evidence has shown well-laid plans were executed for some of the insurrectionists who stormed the Capitol. An affidavit filed by the FBI describes preparations by the Proud Boys to storm the Capitol included using earpieces and walkie-talkies and wearing black to dupe people into thinking Antifa was involved. And I'm pretty sure they arrested the leader of the Proud Boys yesterday. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I saw that trending.
I think they apprehended him living at his mom's house. I think I saw.
Damn, that nigga never moved out. Kind of like Mikhail. Representative John Keiko says he has received intelligence briefings that suggest that the January 6th storming of the U.S. Capitol was more than a spontaneous attack by an angry mob. Katko, who is the top Republican on the House Homeland Security Committee, said that the briefings raised serious questions. I can't fucking talk. Raised serious questions about how much planning went into the attack and the security lapses that allowed rioters to reach the House and Senate chambers. Now, before I give a timeline on the storming of the U.S. Capitol, I first want to allow you guys to jump into this conversation. Patty's been sending stuff in the group chat every motherfucking day, so
I love it. I love it.
Me too. Absolutely.
Okay, good. Keep my boys informed, you know. God, it's so wild, man. And like, I hate how much they downplayed or like just have not talked about the pipe bombs that were left at the RNC and the DNC. Like, they just kind of swept that under the rug and it's like, oh, well, you know, they're not terrorists. But then, like, legitimately, and there's one guy that got arrested. They found 11 Molotov cocktails in his car.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like at DC, you know, right there. Yeah, and then there's the guy with the zip ties. And all the footage, like the footage that's been coming out of, like they had detailed plans, like of the building, and they were like through megaphones, like giving people directions, like where there's a door here if you take a left on the 3rd floor or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And I seen video of them like going through all the notebooks on the desks and stuff, and looking for stuff to like screw them over with, and like blackmail them and shit.
Imagine what kind of shit they
and like,
yeah, because when they stormed, it was like in the middle. It's a normal day, you know. They were at work and they had to leave like emails unattended, computer. Like that's how fast it all happened.
Yeah, like if you look at the picture, like someone took a picture of Pelosi's computer and her email was still up. Like she just really dropped what she was doing and had to leave.
She didn't want to get based.
And there was that video where they were like, I guess they were in the where the House of Representatives is, right? Like working, like talking and shit. And they just abruptly had to exit.
Yeah, Secret Service comes in and is like, hey, you know, let's go. Gotta go now. Yeah. And like it's crazy because in that video they're doing their normal meeting shit, voting and stuff. You can hear the glass break in the background.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's wild. Super wild.
What are your thoughts on because a lot of people are, and when I say a lot of people, I mean conservatives, Trump supporters, Republicans. Not all of them, but a lot of them are saying that it was Antifa. It wasn't, you know, them.
Antifa ain't showed up ever since Trump started talking shit about him real live. I ain't seen shit from Antifa. Them niggas really, they waiting.
All Antifa stuff happening is going to be happening in like Seattle and Portland and LA. Ain't none of that shit on the East Coast. I haven't seen anybody know. Like there's the Black Lives Matter groups, sure, but not specifically like people who identify with Antifa. I've been seeing a lot of stuff out of the 757 BLM group, which is Eastern Virginia based. There's been a lot of stuff happening in Virginia, like Second Amendment related.
Yeah.
So,
what you've been sending in the group chat. That's.
And we got is that Coolio?
Yeah, I like it.
My hair almost long as yours, Patrick. Hell no, I was getting there though.
What it is?
My bad.
You good, bro? You good? I was just, before I continue on the timeline, just letting everybody get their sense in.
I just feel like if they literally just walked up in there, bro, and Nobody got shot. Not a single person got shot. Nobody showed.
That one bitch that died.
Okay, that one woman.
Yeah.
Did she really die?
Yeah.
That bitch gone. That bitch gone. Hey, she dead. DED.
You see that? Like,
did they shoot her with a live round or did they shoot her with a rubber bullet in the face?
Live round from a handgun. Yeah.
They said, "Fuck that bitch."
Yep. They started breaking the door, and that Secret Service dude just pow.
Patty, what did you send in the group chat about her? She was like, before she joined that group, she was like, homeless and.
Yeah, she voted for Obama the last time he was in the election, and she just fell into like the QAnon stuff.
Hey, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah, I think she was in the served in the Air Force or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no shocker there.
What is QAnon?
I let Patty take that.
One of y'all know?
It's guys just crazy. Like this guy Q was like leading it on the internet and stuff, and was like Trump is waging a secret war against pedophiles and this fucking devil worshiping baby sacrificing cult that like Hillary Clinton and like Obama was in.
Where like they either drink the blood or they like bathe in the blood of like babies
or both. I don't know. I mean, literally.
Ellen. They said Ellen was in that shit.
Yeah. And like that's why all these people started going down with like I guess what's that chick's name? Epstein's.
Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah. Like, and just all that shit was happening. Like all pedophiles getting caught like after she got arrested. But like you haven't heard about her since.
Yeah, so, it was a huge list too. It was like fuck ton of celebrities, bro. It was like John Legend was on there. Pretty sure Kanye was on there. It was a bunch of fucking people, bro. Not DiCaprio. Johnny Depp, right? It was just a bunch of names.
Yeah, not Leo, not my boy Leo.
Yeah, I was looking for Leo. He wasn't up there. Thank God. If there is any type of truth to it.
It's just shit that was adding to the Trump cult mentality. That's all.
Do you think that with a grain of salt, or do you think them niggas really out there sacrificing babies and shit?
I think some folks are out there sacrificing babies. I don't think they were. Like that Illuminati shit. Yeah, of course that's real.
Yeah.
And, yeah, like that. Like the people that have all the money and rule from behind the scenes. Yeah, that's real. Of course it's real. That's how it's been throughout history. But
shadow agencies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people above the law, above the government. But them, nah, they're not that high up there. As
far as the list of them possibly being pedophiles, I believe that shit. Hollywood's gross.
Oh yeah. If fuck the dude from the Old Spice commercial. If
Terry Crews?
I was gonna say not Terry
Crews, yeah. If he can get listed in Hollywood, then I mean anybody can.
Yeah. Sad, bro. I want to hear more about Maxwell. Like you said, that's just been quiet ever since 2019, I think.
It's been that
2020.
long?
I think no, it was 2020. It was 2020.
Yeah, like middle of last year.
Yeah. Epstein was 2019.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, there's a guy. He's a big actor. I gotta find that fucking video. Dude, literally on the stage was like, he's an actor. He was in, what was that guy in? Fuck. He's a British English actor actually, and he was talking about how crazy like all that shit was. He was talking about how Epstein. He said he on stage in front of all the celebrities. He was like, "Yeah, and Epstein didn't die in prison. Someone killed him." Literally said that shit on stage, and everybody just started laughing and clapping. And he was like, he was dead ass, not smiling, not laughing. He was like, mm-hmm. and he was like, "Yeah, don't worry. What the fuck is that guy name? He is the son of a reporter, and he goes and finds the people who have been like sexually assaulted and abused in the film industry, and he's been reporting on that type of stuff. Like that's what he does. Not the British guy, but the gentleman that he's been investigating that whole thing ever since it happened. And fuck, I seen this shit on Instagram and it blew my fucking.
To say Epstein actually killed himself is just, he was finna expose so many fucking people, bro. They had to kill him.
I'll send it in the group chat later. I will. Cause that shit cray.
Yeah, do that. Yeah. Let me know. We need to put a Epstein shit in one of our conspiracy theory podcast episodes.
Hey, Mikhail leading the next one. What's the next podcast about before I read on this Capitol Hill riot timeline?
I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna dive into it. Talk about how y'all really feeling, you know. It's gonna get real sensual in the next episode, baby. Turtle Fro leading it, so you better get ready for it. I better come up in here feeling real good that day because it's over with. I'm getting to
yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. I'm gonna jump right into the timeline real quick. So this is provided by USA Today. Title is Timeline How a Trump Mob Stormed the U.S. Capitol. We all know, but we gonna talk about it. So 6 a.m., crowds of Trump supporters, estimated in the thousands, prepared for a pro-Trump rally. Trump tweeted about the rally on December 19th. Big protest in D.C. January 6th. Be there will be wild. So Trump's Save America rally begins. Huh?
He talking about some be there, it's gonna be wild. That nigga tripping.
Yup. Said that a month in advance.
Like a rave. Like a rave.
This is why he's being held for inciting a riot, because he was egging this shit. He was making it seem like it was gonna be something. So 11 a.m. on January 6th, Trump's Save America rally begins. First with the president's sons, Eric ugly ass and Donald Trump Jr.'s ugly ass. Trump starts speaking shortly before noon, about 11:50 a.m., says, and after this, we're going to walk down there, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we are going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women. He speaks for about more than an hour, and then at the conclusion, thousands walk to the Capitol. 1 p.m., as we was talking about earlier, lawmakers gather for a joint session in the House of Representatives chamber to count electoral college votes. It's a normal day for them. They're doing the job. 11:10 p.m., rioters begin grappling with police on the Capitol steps. It's 10 minutes apart. That's how fast it happened. 1:26 p.m., Capitol Police order evacuation of Library of Congress, Madison Building, and Cannon House Office Building on Independence Avenue across from the Capitol. All right, so I'm gonna skip ahead some. 2:11 p.m. So this is about an hour after that. Rioters breach police lines on the west side of the Capitol. Moments later, they began scaling the walls. We've all seen the picture. 2:22 p.m. Reports say they want a wall built, but they over here climbing walls. It's so fucking funny. 2:22 p.m. Reports say Vice President Mike Pence has been escorted out of the Senate chamber. So I didn't know he was there. I guess he was actually there. That's why he said fuck Trump.
Yeah, he had to certify it. And then Trump got mad talking about how Pence wouldn't overturn the results, and like the whole crowd was outside chanting to hang Mike Pence, and they had like a little gallows makeshift built out there. And
I'm glad you said this because
the gallows.
Yeah, out front. Yep.
I'm glad you bring that up. What Trump said, because at 2:22, Mike Pence is escorted at 2:24. 2 minutes later, of course, Trump doesn't know because he's not there that Mike was just escorted. But at 2:24, 2 minutes later, he tweets, "Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what should have been done to protect our country and our Constitution, giving states a chance to certify a corrected set of facts, not the fraudulent or inaccurate one to which they were asked to previously certify. USA demands the truth." Bro, that shit wild. 2:33 p.m., 10 minutes later, C-SPAN reports rioters have crossed Statuary Hall, the chamber that separates the House and the Senate, heading for the House and Senate. Trump then tweets out, "Please support our Capitol Police and law enforcement. They are truly on the side of our country. Stay peaceful." Now this is where he's starting to backtrack because he realizes how serious it is.
Yeah, disclaimer. I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah. So that when he goes to trial, he could be like, "Oh, I
incite that riot. I did not incite that riot." That's a Bill Clinton Easter egg right there. Talking about how he even get that head. That nigga was up in there getting that sloppy top. Hey boy, you wonder how many people actually got that, you know what I'm saying? That thing blown up in there in that Oval Office. Lock and go down.
We know for a fact JFK was getting a motherfucking dome in the Oval Office. Dimmadome in the Oval Office.
That Dougdale Dimmadome.
Hey.
What'd you say, Patty?
I said, sounds like macaroni in her head holding.
Oh my God. Hey, true fan right here. True fan. So 2:38, Trump tweets, "Please support our Capitol Police." 2:39, rioters are photographed breaking the Capitol windows. So it's just crazy. 5 minutes later, shots are reported fired in the House of Chamber. That one bitch dies. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
So at that point, so the woman got shot right there. Was that outside of the chamber?
It was outside the House chamber.
Yeah, it was still inside the building.
Okay.
They had doors to that hallway closed and like barricaded, and they just started pushing their way through. And as soon as that door opened a bit, bang.
I'm looking at I'm looking at a map image. So you got, I'll put it in perspective. You got the Senate of Chamber over here to the right, the Great Rotunda in the middle, and then the House of Representatives chamber to the far left. So they have nowhere to go. That's the last place that they are in the House. So they barricaded the doors. They have nowhere else to go. So when it looked like they were about to breach the doors, they sent out probably either a warning shot or they were really trying to kill a bitch.
I mean, like
I just think it's weird.
Yeah.
I think it's weird because like afterwards, didn't they continue? Because I remember seeing that video of the one dude that's fucking dressed head to toe like a fucking bison, and he went in there and he literally sat at the table. I sat at the head of the representatives table. Like, that's crazy, bro. Yeah.
Is that right before Is that right before the House of Chamber? You got the chamber of the House, and then you got the reception room right before it, and then the hall. Is that where that's taking place?
It was where he was standing, where Pelosi was standing in the chamber. Like she stood at the main desk and was, doing the gavel thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's where QAnon shaman dude was standing and like led everybody in a prayer or some shit. Like weird.
Yeah, and there was a cop in there. Yeah, he was just standing there.
Like, hey, I need you guys to leave.
He lost his job probably.
In the video, the people there saying, "Oh, we're just protecting it from would-be bad doers," as if they weren't them.
Yeah.
So
and they all thought they were gonna be pardoned, bro. They all thought they were gonna be pardoned.
None of them did.
So 2:47 p.m.
They gonna get that like about shit. Inside a ride. I should inside an ass whooping on that motherfucker. He ain't even get me out. He didn't bail me out.
Bro, when they woke up this morning, they were like, Look at all these niggas that were just partying. I ain't on the list.
Damn.
Hey, Mikhail, you know what they started doing?
Oh shit! Imagine that, bro. Imagine like someone telling you to fucking go up in here and recruit this crazy shit. You think you finna be scot free? You just I just think it's so crazy how they just all went up in there thinking tomorrow they were just gonna go back to just
today 9 to 5. Dude, what's funny is Donald Trump said he was gonna walk with them down there, and he never did.
He went back to the house.
Nope.
He went right back to the house.
Just like a nigga, bro. 2:44. So 2:44 p.m. That's when the shots are fired in the House chamber, killing that girl. 2:47. 3 minutes later, Huffington Post reporter tweets images of rioters saying that they're in the chamber. And then at 2:53, Alex Mooney, a representative, tweets that they've been safely moved from the House chamber. So I don't know how. I guess maybe there's a way down. Because how they get the fuck out the?
I think they went out the back. I was in the video anyway.
Oh, I didn't finish reading. He says they were given an escape hood, a respiratory hood, and a mask for protection. So yeah. Oh shit. I'm just gonna scroll down. 3:03 p.m. rioters are photographed on the Senate floor. And then 3:13 p.m.
Yeah.
Trump tweets, I am asking for everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful, no violence. Remember, we are the party of law and order. Respect the law and our great men and women in blue. Thank you. So, big pedaling back. Yeah, go home, basically. And so, now we're about to get to the part where Richard Barnett, the dude from Arkansas, is sitting on Pelosi's desk, pointing to his boot and smiling, making us look bad. We already look bad. 3:34 p.m. That's when they say the lady that got shot in the neck died. So this is about an hour later. And then 3:51 p.m. the District of Columbia National Guard, about 1,100 troops, are allowed to go in and assist local law enforcement.
Yeah, but after the president denied three times the National Guard. And the states kept calling the Pentagon, being like, why? And they said, no, just nope. Because Maryland, I think it was Maryland, was trying to send troops. And they were just like, nope, don't send anybody.
Yeah. And like you said, three times.
Yep.
4:17 p.m. This is when shit gets spicy on Twitter. Trump posts that video. We know the video saying that I know your pain. I know you're hurt. We had an election that was stolen from us. It was a landslide election. Everyone knows it, especially the other side. But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. So go home. We love you. You're very special. I know how you feel, but go home and go in peace. And Twitter flagged this video saying this claim of election fraud is disputed and this tweet can't be replied to, retweeted, or liked due to a risk of violence, and thus begins the removal of Trump from social media. That was at 4:17 p.m. and then at 8 p.m. Congress resumes counting the Electoral College votes. So a couple of things to point out. We got the Eugene Goodman, the cop who led the rioters away from the Senate room where or wherever they were. They were on like the second or third floor, away from the people that were still in there, the congressmen and women and the people with the votes, those two ladies who protected the counts and everything. So Eugene Goodman is leading them this way, and he later is rewarded for that. And then what else we got going on? We got the social media shit going on, and yeah, then there was like 4 people that, like, some cops that died. There was like that one cop that they said like a fire extinguisher got thrown at him and he had a stroke and died in the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Another cop had a heart attack and he lived.
Pardon these motherfuckers?
No.
Nah.
None of them got pardoned. Yeah.
This is the aftermath, and I believe this is up to date. So 5 are dead, at least 68 are arrested. Yep.
Yeah, what's interesting too is like they can a lot of these people got really really light sentences. They're like equate to like trespassing and shit. But what's interesting is that chances are like they don't have to charge you with everything right away. That they can
true.
On more shit later.
From my understanding, it's federal time, so they have like doing half your sentence. It's like almost like 90% of it.
Yeah.
Because if you were sentenced a year, you'd have to do 11 months. So that gives them even more time to build up case again. Because what they got to do is identify everyone and shit like that. And I guess that's what they've been doing, because 68 people have been arrested since.
They've been doing a pretty good job. There's a page that I follow. The guy like stayed outside the whole time and took pictures and video and stuff impartially. And apparently he posted on his Instagram feed that he got contacted by the FBI. Yeah, go in. Boy. They contacted him. Yeah.
Was he like not a part of it? He was just documenting it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know they were attacking the media outside too.
Yeah. That was the Associated Press.
Wow, all that beautiful equipment, just bro. Fellow photographer, you know, bro.
Cheap.
Before we close out the podcast, let's talk about some of the guys arrested. I have a small list of some of the notable guys. It isn't completely updated, but like I said earlier, we got Richard Barnett making Arkansas look bad. An image of him is captured with his foot on a desk in the office of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, which of course went viral. He's relaxed, reclined in an office chair. We've all seen the photo. And I guess he was addressed by the media or something, and he said he wrote her a nasty note. He was arrested Friday in Arkansas on federal. It doesn't say what Friday. This was like a week ago, but he was arrested on federal charges of entering and remaining on restricted grounds, violent entry, and theft of public property. And it's a shame something like this is what he didn't. I don't fucking know. Oh, he stole documents because he took a picture with it.
It was some mail he got. Yeah, it was from Pelosi to some judge, I think. Yeah. It was like a little brown envelope. Yeah.
Oof.
Okay. Did they get their podium back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I haven't got to that guy yet, but he was selling it on eBay, wasn't he?
Was that real?
Don't know, bro. I would have kept that shit in my family, bro.
Yeah, for real. Pass that thing down. Yeah. I won't tell nobody about it.
Look, your great-great-grandson gonna slip up. FBI gonna bust in. They gonna fucking get everybody. Oh, y'all all under arrest.
They gonna put that bitch in a museum. We got going on. Continuing on the list. We got Jake Angeli, whatever his name is. The guy who's dressed as a fucking sheep with the face.
Shaman, yeah.
What is it?
The QAnon shaman.
What the fuck does that mean? He's a YouTuber?
No, I don't think so. He just goes to like Trump events like that.
It says his real name, Jacob Chansley, is a QAnon supporting YouTuber who also was among pro-Trump protesters.
Yikes.
He said the week that this happened, I believe, the fact that we had a bunch of our traitors in office hunker down, put on their gas masks, and retreat into the underground bunker, I consider that a win. Boy, that did not age well. We got this one's interesting. We got Derek Evans. One of the people who forced members of Congress to hide from the riot was himself a legislator. The man, Derek Evans, a Republican state representative in West Virginia.
That bitch, they feeling real dumb right now.
Yeah, that's the guy he recorded, like went live and everything. I'm in the building, and then and they arrested him at his grandma's house, I think.
Yeah.
It's the one where like she was like, "Oh, thanks a lot, Trump, for, you know."
Yeah, and then she was like telling them to get off, to put the camera down, that her grandson's a good guy.
Yeah.
Then we have the one bitch who's literally she's a real estate agent, just recording herself like the whole time. And then you love the story once they get caught, just crying, bro. Them nice little tears.
Man, Ian Tomas sent me the video Jan Morgan put up that she was there, like at the rally.
Who the fuck is that?
Jan Morgan, she's the one that runs that racist gun range in town. She was trying to run for governor. Yeah, here in town.
Wow.
Yeah, she was complaining how, the police have barricaded us. They're in battle formation outside the hotel, so we can't leave. They're arresting people showing up. I'm like, shut up.
Did they arrest her?
Shut up.
Oh, I know.
Literally.
Yeah, she had I don't know.
That's like a nigga.
I don't know if
nigga going to rob the bank. Somebody going to rob the bank. They get the money. Like, damn, this cop's really showing up right now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So how many people from Arkansas were there, bro?
It was like a lot, dude. There's several I've seen that there was at least 2 that I know were arrested. Like the one guy and another guy from Arkansas that I saw.
Jesus, bro. Jesus. And last but certainly not least, we got the man of the hour, Adam Johnson, the man who stole the podium and is waving at the camera. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Man, it's crazy, bro. Well, with that being said, bro, all I gotta say is, as we look to move forward as a country, I like to remind everyone that just because Trump is out of office now, there's still a lot to do. Racism still plagues this country in recent times almost more than ever, and we must continue to tackle racial injustice, police brutality. Unarmed Black people are still being killed. Patrick Warren Sr., who was experiencing a mental health crisis, was just murdered on January 9th by Officer Ronaldo Contreras. And this has to end. We must aim for police reform, which under this administration doesn't seem like that will be the case. But still, my message to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris: prove that you care about us, show Black people and other people of color that you have our best interests in mind, and continue in doing all of the harm caused by the previous administration. But let's not dwell on it too long. Let's just get it over with so that we can move forward as a country. And that is all from me. So if there are any other final thoughts before we close out the podcast, Mikhail, I know you like to add final thoughts as I'm closing out the podcast. So let's get that all out right here.
They went to final thoughts, you know what I'm saying? All I got to say is, I hope they don't make the vaccine a mandate. That's all I don't want. I don't want them to be like, I don't want him to make an executive order that, you must take this vaccine. Nigga, I don't want cerebral palsy. I don't want to smell my kneecaps. What are you talking about? Come on, bro. Like, look, real life, I've been hearing people, like, they literally have had it, and she said it wasn't that bad. I just thought it was a cold. My husband got it bad, but
everyone's body's different.
Yeah, like, I just feel like if it's gonna get you, it's gonna get you. Sadly, if it's gonna get you, it's gonna get you.
You kind of gotta look at it like this way, though, Mikhail. You look at it like this way. So people are worried about, for one, compare the flu shot to the vaccine, you know. But even going further than that, people are worried about long-term effects of the vaccine, and I understand that. I truly do. But we know for a fact the long-term effects of COVID, and we know for a fact the short-term effects of COVID, including up to death. We don't know. All we know with the vaccine is that can stop that. We'll, I guess, get to the point of long-term effects, but we don't know that now, but we do know what COVID can do.
And I tell you, I promise you that if I had been a senior citizen and it had been as bad as it was for me when I had it, it would have killed me. If I wasn't so young now, it would have killed me. I firmly believe that. Because
you said you were
like,
scared to go to sleep.
It was, yeah, a lot of nights. Yeah, because it was so hard to breathe, and like I had to keep using my wife's inhaler, but I had to balance that between like opening my lungs up more and letting more sickness into it, or being able to breathe and not have like breathing attacks, which then led to panic attacks, which made it worse.
Bro, there's some people who are on oxygen tanks forever.
Like I still have some coughing, but it has been getting better every day. I can breathe a little bit better, so that's good news for me.
Well,
that shit crazy.
Yeah, I understand, bro. Because like, I mean, even in the podcast previously that I said that I wasn't gonna get the first wave of vaccines. I let it, ride that shit out until let's see how it affect other people. But man, hearing it from Patrick, and we know how Patrick is, like I'm gonna get that shit. I'm gonna get that shit when I can.
Nah, man, all I know is they gave the vaccine to the niggas over at Africa for some shit, and everybody started getting HIV. So I ain't going.
It's like because you're using the same needles in Africa.
I ain't going.
Most of the hate to say it is for
no.
HIV.
They gave them a vaccine that was supposed to help with HIV, but it didn't. A new strain of HIV that was never known appeared,
right?
Like out of nowhere, because they gave them a vaccine to rid them of HIV, but then a new strain of it appeared after the vaccines. Don't fucking know.
So you think something similar could happen with COVID?
Yes, you get the vaccine for COVID. COVID 2.0 here. Here we go, baby. No, not this one.
Man,
like I said, I'm just gonna take my chances. If the universe take me out, may my body be composition for the soil. That's all I gotta say, bro.
As long as we have a choice of getting it or not.
Yeah. Give me the choice. Don't take my choice away.
I can see them making it mandatory for kids. Because as it is, kids have to have a bunch of vaccinations before they're allowed to go to school anyway.
Yeah.
So,
see, I kind of look at it at the way, like, bro, and someone at work told me this. I'm about to be a father. I'm about to have a kid. Like, you got to think about what's best for your child. And I can't, in good faith, have my kid get in it when he's of age, but not get it myself.
Yeah, I can respect that. Yeah. Boy, like, this shit crack. This shit crack.
Hey, if I die though, I'm gonna pass the podcast on to you.
Hey, look, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm like, hey, they took my boy Paris. Told the nigga that vaccine, bro. They gonna get him. But nah, hopefully, man. Like I said, I just don't see why this is as crazy as it is, because it's just a strain of SARS. And I've never had SARS, but SARS was a big thing at one point. People who were getting that shit were dying because they couldn't cope with that shit.
Yeah, but unlike SARS, they didn't lock it down.
Mm-hmm. And so now it's just like, do we all just come in uniform and try to rid it together, or what do we do?
Who was saying? Who was saying? And it was one of you guys, I'm pretty sure, saying that they might make it where if you want to travel, you'd have to have the vaccine to go to other countries.
I can see that. That's probably me saying that. Yeah, I can see that. Because like you get an identification card with your vaccine saying that you're vaccinated. Yeah, my sister-in-law was one of the first ones to get it. She's an EMT, and she posted on her Snap story her holding her, vaccination card, pretty much.
And I do know the first shot is just to see if your body can handle it. The second shot is where they go like as a bigger dosage. Now that they know your body can handle it, they'll give you the bigger doses. But
yeah, me and Mikhail's co-manager at work, she went and got her first round of shots. So.
She didn't turn into a zombie?
Don't,
My
don't
stepdad
don't
got it a couple days ago.
No zombies yet?
Not yet. So he said there was
These motherfuckers turn into zombies. I'm gonna start wilding now. I better get the ray gun. Hold up. Don't play with me. Shit, I ain't got time to be zapping no folks.
Oh, I'm down. Get me up, please. I have the ray gun.
No, this round 24,
shit.
nigga, you gone. Look, round 24, nigga, if you get down, you gone. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try. If I ain't got the quick revive on me, and we ain't got no train coming, I might be able to get you. It's a train, you know how I be. I'll loop around.
You better run through the fog.
Hey, look, you know me. I stay running through the fog. I don't give a fuck, nigga. What's up? But,
Any final thoughts from you, Patty, or?
No, I think we got it.
Cool. Before I say my outro, Mikhail, you sure you ain't got no more final thoughts?
Hey, your boy Turtle Fro finna get the stream going. So anybody want to hop over on Twitch or on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? At me photosynthesis, photosynthesis. Find me over there, you know what I'm saying? Finna get the Wi-Fi hooked up in this bitch. Finna be on stream. Finna have some song brewing on there. Might throw the podcast in the background while I'm kicking some ass. So
I actually want to get into streaming too. When I start recording, I'm gonna tell you my what my name's gonna be, because I don't want nobody to take that shit before I make it.
all right, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? We out here doing the thing. I go to work every motherfucking week, every day. On my off days, I'm gonna start streaming. So fuck it, right? Make some money another time.
I super want to game podcast stream or some shit.
Yes,
So
we gotta do it, bro. We gotta do it.
Yeah, we gotta kick it into game, and then I don't know, commentary on it and some bullshit that's happening, whatever. That'd be fun to watch.
Bro.
People love interacting, and live streaming is the way to interact.
Yeah, Sarah watches this channel, Game Grumps, all the time, and that's all they do. Just two guys, they bullshit, and they play every video game. And they're
we
not
can do a podcast live too on Twitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had some suggestions from people saying I should.
I'm just worried about how you get the footage off of it, because can you save it from Twitch?
I think so.
No,
and
what you do is
that's cool.
No, bro,
well,
you gotta use the OBS, bro.
I was gonna say, if I stream on YouTube, it will just stay on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That might be an option.
YouTube videos off of YouTube, so that's something.
Yeah. With that being said, this concludes another episode of another motherfucking podcast. I am your host, Saved by Paris, joined by the pod team, Patty D and Turtle Fro. Until next time, hey. If you haven't noticed by now, the episodes are bi-weekly now, so we're not dropping every Sunday. But I should point that out there. But hey, until next time, we out. Peace.
Peace. Love and tranquility.
Hey, if you made it to the end of the podcast and you're in dire need of more content, then head on over to Saved by Paris on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, or brush up on some of the bass content over at the Bass While We Skate channel on YouTube or on SoundCloud. As always, have a great day and see you next week. Peace.